Washington is currently gripped by a wave of apprehension as U.S. President Donald Trump has issued a stark warning that American troops might face unpaid wages if Congress fails to resolve the impending government shutdown. Speaking to reporters, President Trump directly attributed the potential crisis to political games within Congress, emphasizing that these actions jeopardize both national security and the financial stability of military personnel. He asserted, if the government shuts down, the Democrats will have to explain why our heroes aren't getting their paycheck, placing direct responsibility on the opposing party. This warning arises amidst an intense standoff concerning federal spending, critical border security measures, and healthcare funding, with neither political faction appearing willing to compromise. Analysts are cautioning that the repercussions of such a shutdown could severely impair military operations, cause significant delays in defense contracts, and provoke widespread outrage among veterans and active duty military families across the nation. Critics have accused President Trump of using the military as a bargaining chip in the ongoing budget negotiations, suggesting that he is leveraging the welfare of service members to achieve political objectives. Conversely, his supporters argue that he is merely highlighting the hypocrisy prevalent in Washington, contending that political leaders often prioritize bureaucratic processes over the fundamental needs of the men and women serving on the front lines. The Pentagon has not yet issued a definitive confirmation regarding whether military personnel pay would actually cease during a shutdown. Nevertheless, the mere threat has already ignited a fervent nationwide debate concerning the considerable cost of political brinkmanship in the nation's capital. This situation raises profound questions about the ethical implication of allowing soldiers to be caught in the crossfire of congressional budget dispute, underscoring the deep divisions within the government and their potential impact on vital national institutions and personnel. In a chilling televised address, Russian President Vladimir Putin delivered what he termed his final warning to Washington, unequivocally vowing severe consequences should U.S. Tomahawk missiles be deployed in close proximity to Russian borders. With visible anger and a stern demeanor, Putin accused Western nations of testing Moscow's patience and strongly hinted that Russia's subsequent response would transcend diplomatic channels, suggesting a more forceful reaction. These grave remarks come amid new intelligence reports indicating that the United States is planning to station long-range missiles in Eastern Europe, a development that has immediately sparked widespread fears of a renewed Cold War-style confrontation between the global powers. Russian state media has extensively covered Putin's statement, framing it as a declaration of a direct red line that, if crossed, would have serious implications for international stability. Analysts specializing in international relations and security affairs are cautioning that this escalating rhetoric could herald the most serious U.S.-Russia confrontation in several years. The international community is closely monitoring the situation, recognizing the potential for this standoff to significantly impact global stability and alliance. The deployment of Tomahawk missiles, particularly in areas perceived by Russia as a direct threat to its security, represents a critical point of contentions that could rapidly escalate tension beyond diplomatic control. This final warning from President Putin underscores a period of heightened geopolitical risk, where miscalculation or aggressive posturing could lead to unintended and severe consequences, challenging the delicate balance of power and increasing the probability of a broader international crisis. If you haven't made it this far, congratulations. You have unlocked the truth. I want to ask you a quick question though. With President Trump warning of unpaid troops amidst a looming government shutdown, and President Putin issuing a final warning regarding U.S. Tomahawk missiles deployment near Russian border, and knowing that the U.S. always goes back on their words, do you think the Tomahawk missiles are already on the way to Ukraine right now as we speak? Join the debate. We want to hear your insightful opinion on where this is all heading in our community. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Like the video, hit the notification And most importantly, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.